Good morning or afternoon or whatever time it is for you right now. Today, I want to give you the best tips possible so that way you can get better at tricking, so that way we can all get better at tricking and progress in life, because it's all about the progression. I just want to help you guys progress. Always mark your calendars, June 3rd through the 5th, Mastering Tricking Gathering. I'm so beyond excited. It's just been a lot of stuff to do, but it's been amazing stuff, and this event is really coming together. And the more work we do early, the less work we'll have to do later to make sure this event and everybody that comes to this event has an amazing time. But with that said, let me give you some knowledge, because you know, you're gonna be there, you're gonna watch the stream. Please, twitch.tv/masteringtricking. I'm gonna try and live stream the whole gathering. So like the big tip I have right off the bat is I see you looking at the ground. As you do your cheat setup and as you do the actual kick itself, like right here, staring at the ground, look at your target, look at the thing you're trying to kick. If you're looking at your target, it will go a long way in all of your kicks. Not only will it get your body in kind of the right positioning, but where your eyes go, that's where you're gonna kick. And that's where your chest is going to face, and it's gonna look way more proper and martial. Like even here, you're kind of spotting the ground, looking at your landing. The ground isn't going anywhere. That's something my mom used to tell me when I was trying to train flips and things, and I would always look at the ground too much. The ground isn't going anywhere. So if you can just keep a visual representation in your head of where the ground is as you're moving, that will help you kind of catch yourself, so that way you don't have to be constantly looking down. And that frees your eyes to do other things like spotting your target, which will go a long way to helping you bring that chest up and kick a little bit more martial. Backflip tips from my friend. Oh, your friend needs to commit and jump and actually get himself into the air. Right here, this looks almost like a back handspring. You're jumping backwards and arching a ton. You need to jump up vertically and give yourself a little bit of backwards flipping momentum. This is almost like a back whip. And then once you leave the ground, there's not a big change in position. The knees are brought to the chest, but you need to jump up vertically with a little bit of backwards flipping momentum, not whip it back with a ton and then tuck your body to change your shape. It's gonna be hard to change your shape if you're arching and whipping as well. If you jump up more vertically, it will be easier to get into the tuck position. But solid ukemi, solid break fall, my dude lived, and living is the most important part. We just wanna live. How do I get my legs and torso in sync when I do carpools? Wait, let me see that again. Your chest and torso were pretty in sync. So this is kind of a hard question for me to answer because I'm not exactly sure what he means. How do I get my legs and torso in sync while doing cartwheels? Because you don't want your legs and torso in sync. You want to kind of chunk it up, if that makes sense. Like going from this position to that position. Your arms are going down and you're going to shift with the upper body and kind of leave your legs behind, and then they're gonna kick and follow and add the momentum in to your full, which then has that like hollow to arch body sideways weird kind of set that gives you the flipping momentum. I think your legs and torso were doing their job, so to speak. I don't think they need to be in sync. I don't know exactly what you mean by that. But this is a good cart full. I really do think your full was fine. If I could give any advice, it would be to focus on the body positions used. Like when you do the cartwheel, try and extend your legs a little bit more and try and get your arms a little bit lower to the ground so that you can really push. You don't want to like go here. You want to be somewhere in like this general range to push off the ground. Maybe even a little bit more extended depending on your personal preference. And then when it comes into the full, you really need to shift with those obliques to generate that power as you lift off the ground. But this is good, man. A lot of times when it comes to like these vague questions, like am I in sync, is this, that, it's like probably you are, you're doing everything right. You just need to keep doing those things and keep the progression going. Don't overthink it. Too many trickers and too many athletes overthink their stuff, myself included. Sometimes you just need to do the trick and do it the best you can, and then do it again and again and again and again and again and again and again, and then you get better at it. That's how it be. When training gainer flash, or J-step gainer flash, you can't even trust my shoes. Oh my God. Dude. Yeah, what? Yo, that's not, Yo, tricking in shoes can be a dangerous thing sometimes. Holy shit. I'm glad your ankle's okay. I'm glad your ankle is totally fine. I would not have expected it from seeing this. That just hurts my soul, man. Especially shoes with high platforms. Shoes with high platforms are likely to roll an ankle. That's why, like, when Ruth can just like straight run in heels, I'm like, damn girl, respect. This bail turned out cool. What? Yo, that was so sick. Wait. When you trick and you fall, you need to try to recover. Because sometimes the recovery is gonna be cooler than what you were trying to do. Not only that, but if you're going to do competitive tricking and do like battles or something like that, you need to be ready to catch yourself and move around because you're gonna fall. Things happen, it's hard. So you just gotta prep yourself and do everything you can. The classic Ukemi paradox. It kind of is. I like that. The Ukemi paradox. We just need more people. The campus flips. Yo, you can take all the pages out of my book. Because I wrote a book, you guys can just rip out the pages and just crumple them up, start a fire with them, or you can actually read and learn and like get some knowledge. The ebook is available. I'm working on a print on demand option, but this is sick. Dude, I love the Spidey arms. The Spidey arms and legs when you're just like up there like, yeah. I don't expect them to do a giant jump and lift into the air. I kind of expect them to flow through the skill and just try and land in a way that is soft and comfortable. And your landing looked really good, very strong. This is really good. Yo, and props and shout out for training in the absolute deadliest situation possible. You're wearing a hoodie, in a hat, in a mask. You're wearing a hoodie, in a hat, in a mask. How are you spotting? What? There's just so much going on around your head. The fact that you're landing this A-twist with all of that going on is amazing. Hoodie, mask, hat. Dang. Let's go, dude.